Okay, we're coming up on something now. What's around the corner over here? Something interesting, I hope. Hey, Thanan, Khaosan. Yep, this must be Khaosan Road. And we're here early in the morning, about 8:30, looking for a place to get a cup of coffee. Here's a trout, whatever it is, over there, a hustler, trying to get you to go see some sights or something. Now, I haven't been to Khaosan Road in a few years. Usually I come later on in the day when the crowd starts coming out. But this is absolutely like no crowd at all. Nobody's getting up for a weed and an orange juice or anything like that. Kind of weird, huh? Nothing here. Hey, there's a couple of travelers right up in front of us. Yeah, look up on this building over there. It says Hours Khaosan. I think it used to say 24 hours Khaosan, but I guess because of all the people coming around, they need a little break, so they cut their hours back a little bit. That's a tuk-tuk over there. People pay a lot of money to ride around in those things. A little bit overpriced. Here's somebody with a buddy lodge or something. Guess you go there with your friends. And I always thought Ronald McDonald looked out of a place on Khaosan Road, but we don't want to talk about him. Let's see what they have for breakfast over here. Okay, yeah, here comes the waitress right on the ball. Oh, they got fish, they have main dishes. Pizza! I don't know why you would want pizza in Bangkok. Oh, you can get a coffee in the morning. Reasonably priced, I would say. Okay, this place looks nice. Surprised there's nobody sitting having a cup of coffee. And this van making a delivery to a 7-Eleven or something. Hey, there's another tuk-tuk. That's a popular way to get around. Yeah, I already said that. Might as well tell you again. Okay, what have we got here? Here's some... No, that's a Thai person. There's another Thai guy on a motorbike, and there's a chain pharmacy over there. You get pretty good prices at Boots, and the stuff is pretty fresh. Yeah. This is Khaosan Road. There's nobody here to greet you. I don't know what's up with that. Usually you'll have all kinds of people coming up to you, trying to sell you this, take you here, make you buy this, or don't go over there, come over here, that kind of stuff. Plenty of massage parlors. Usually most of these massage parlors are pretty much open day and night. And this place over here, they got a couple of laborers working out there in front. Yeah, that's labor when you got to give somebody a rub down, I guess. Tattoo center, plenty of places around here you can soak up the ink. Yep. We got here first thing in the morning and guess came a little too early. Maybe that's the excuse. I came too early. Guess you got to come about noon, But at noontime, you know how hot it's going to be out in that sun? I already feel like I'm baking in an oven. It has to be about 92, 93 degrees right now, and humid. Boy, it's really gotten humid. So I try to get out in the morning if I want to take a picture or something, because when it starts to get humid, you start taking photos with humidity showing up in your photos, and you don't want that. Yep. Here's the Khaosan Palace. Okay, that's been there for years. Most of these places have been around for years. Well, no, this is a new place. This is a weed dispensary. Those businesses are kind of new. Weed's only been selling now in Thailand for a couple of years, I guess, legally for a couple of years, but it's really not legal. They have all kinds of ifs and buts, and if you do this, you can't do that, and if you do that, you can't do this, all kinds of stuff where they can control you. Plus, you got to pay money for a license. You just don't do it without a license because the control people will come after you and they will control you. Indian food. Yeah, you get that all over Thailand, Indian food. That's usually people who come into the country and try to work on the side or something like that. Some of these businesses have been here since the beginning of time, it seems. I remember many years ago when I first came down to Khaosan Road, a lot of these businesses were still here. Now you see this wise ass over here. A lot of those kinds of guys, they're troublemakers and they work with the cops. So if you bump into them, they're going to say you owe them money. So just you avoid those kinds of people. But they're around, and especially in tourist areas. You get a lot of wise asses in these tourist areas around here. Gotta be careful of those. I mean, things are tough right now. Tourism is down in Thailand, so they say. I don't know. I haven't seen many tourists, so they could be right. Okay, you may notice that Rocco's tombstone, they moved it back in over there. That's where they're hiding the Rocco's tombstone. So